What's up, MP?
Hey, what you working on?
You ready for that air? Y'all ready to lose?
Keep it going.
Thank you. That's you all day, man.
Now we're rolling.
Too easy.
Take the L.
One more.
Crunch time, baby.
Game time, MP. Game time.
Video games and like 100 movie jokes. Wait.
At center, 17 pounds, number 19, Yapa At guard, 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At guard, 6'6", number 9, RJ Barrett. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram. The other forward position, at 6'6", number 48, MP. Your quarterback is head coach. He's coming from Wyoming. These are your Toronto Raptors.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dostunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Jordan is out there with Pirtle. And it's Quickly in at the point guard position. As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball. Start blocking out any and all noise.
Now, here's Vucevic. Good.
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Outside, Barrett. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Barrett. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
And here are the Bulls now, following the miss by MP.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Quickly the pass to MP. Over Giddey. Tries again, and Pirtle lays it up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Giddey. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. It's good from long range.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Pirtle, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He is a high-percentage shooter from inside.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Giddey. From past the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pops it up for Jordan. A steal. Now, Dosunmu. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Buzelis, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And here's quickly for three. Traps in the tray. And that'll tie this game up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Buzelis. No good with the triple. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Jordan. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Giddey kicks to White. Back to Giddey. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. 9 points last game. They need this. That shot misses. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Dosunmu. And here is Giddey. Over quickly. Second chance shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Barrett. Back to MP. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
Off the catch, on the bounce, pump fake, reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year.
The quick look, no good that time. And here's quickly for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Giddey kicks to White. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's MP. Chicago grabs the miss.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside, White. Back to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Stolen by Quickly. Barrett the pass to MP. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And Billy Donovan wants. Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Chicago trailing here. You've got Emmanuel Quickly. Ingram is out there with MP. Then it's Barnes, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Buzelis with the ball, guarded by Jordan. The shot by Buzelis, no good. To the paint. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Bulls trail by 4. Jones looking for an opening. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Buzelis has got 10.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Raptors leading by 3. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Jones against Barnes. Jones dishes to White. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. And that's 18 points for MP. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Dosunmu. Good on the triple.
Part of the development of White's game, setting up teammates more.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Quickly. MP, no good. White looking around. Buzelis, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Raptors leading by 4. The shot's good from Jordan.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. MP really making a difference here.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Buzelis has got 12.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strength and taking what is offered from the defense. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Bulls trail by 6. Now here's Jones. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Vucevic, nice form on the 20-footer. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You gotta love the confidence that Vuce has in his shot.
It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White with it, out guarded by Ingram. And that one is good. He has 5.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And that one's good. MP.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bulls trail by 4. Jones with pass to Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Jones. Following the miss by MP. Dosunmu finds Jones. Wide, a screen on Ingram. Outside, Jones. Right wing. Here's White. No good on the 3.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Barnes. They get it back. The second effort. Jordan's shot is off. Here's Pirtle. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. Fires from deep. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition?
Bounce pass from Vucevic. Vucevic setting the big for White. Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Pirtle. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind, he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Let's check in for Scotty Barnes. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Toronto.
Here's Jordan. Oh, get up, MP.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Ingram. Vucevic, a 3-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Outside, White. Back to Giddey. Vucevic is screen on quickly. No good on the triple. So it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Looking at the Bulls, they've impressed me since the last rankings. They may have a higher ceiling than I thought.
Yeah, you know, they're putting it together, man. Could be interesting finish to this season if they keep at it.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Toronto Raptors.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end, When you can turn misses into makes, that's found money.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Raptors leading by 12. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at center. Now, here's Quickly. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Count the basket. Quickly's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. Basket good. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the inside. Here's MP. Pass to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Jordan and the dunk by MP.
And Pirtle has improved as a passer. Good at getting it to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Buzelis. Outside White from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the dunk by MP.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Giddey. White the pass to Dosunmu. Inside. Pirtle with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Barrett against White. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Always has his head up, Giddey unselfish with it.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Pass to Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 14. Down low, here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 40 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Dosunmu finds Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And here's a look at some numbers for MP. RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Pass to White. Buzella sets a screen for White. Off target from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Gordon, and MP throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And that one, good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now, here's Barrett. Hasn't made one yet.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in. The Bulls making a change here as well. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Kobe White. And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Buzelis with the ball, covered by MP. Count that one.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
MP, no good. Bulls trail by 16. Now, Dosunmu. 8 points for him. That one goes. Count it. Dosunmu's got 10 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Toronto making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Collins is checked in.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team. Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 24. Back to Giddey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Both teams making substitutions here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ingram is out there with Walter. Then there's Poeltl. Then it's MP. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the dunk by MP.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Bulls trail by 14. Outside, Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Over Poeltl. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 8 rebounds in this game. Toronto working the ball around now. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
It's White on the wing. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
You can count on White to make clever passes and operate the offense.
Toronto leading by 14. To the paint. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside, Jones. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. They set the pick. Pass to Buzelis. From outside, off the mark. Toronto, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. A nice shot by MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pick by Vucevic. For the three. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Raptors leading by 17. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to White. And here is Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Defended by Pirtle. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Raptors. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Can't connect from short range. Bulls trailed by 19. On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Barnes. And that one is good.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now MP. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's White, and the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A check in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Barnes. On defense, Toronto. Out left to the wing. Buzelis. 3. Good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Quickly. He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Now Vucevic takes the 13-footer, and that one drops.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. The 3 doesn't go. Raptors leading by 18. MP. Vucevic pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
White, left side. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
Look at their number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And the Raptors with possession. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go down and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. And the free throw, no good. Now here's Herter. T right on him. Outside, Jones. Outside, Collins. And the Bulls with another miss. And the Raptors with the ball. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Back to MP. And good! There's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And there's Terry. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
What? Don't act like you're surprised, Jennifer Quintana. You know I can dime them up, all right? Just depends on how the game's going, you know? If the D is going to give my teammates room to shoot, I'm going to pass it to them. I trust those guys 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Well, that's a busy schedule, MP.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Breaking news in the association is MP is believed to have inked a 6-figure deal with one of the top anime studios in Japan to create a TV show based on his life. Anime is very popular with today's NBA players, so it seems like a natural fit. Should be a very fun project.
Baskets, hit sacks, fifth row, wear rabbits. That is beneath me. Can't even reach my knee, be easy. Put Phoebe's on the pinky, speak freely. Sofa don't make me spill my like pink. Don't make me spill my prayer hands. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth. Prayer hands. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth. This ain't a jacket, it's an ass advantage. As for the jacket that I'm wearing, it's Chris Van Nash. Ice. We did the Montclair thing in the past. Back then, rags get to tumble. Jordan Brown swing man, with my pinky in the air. The length of an equal swing span. I'm never just winging it, I'm a thinking man. Me and Preem, we like the town car, we Lincoln fam. Frequent. Puerto Rican hair, my sneakers Lisa G a pair. Be aware this ain't even fair. These millionaire hands get paid handsome. Much respect, I'm a handsome man. I will answer your prayers. From your lips to Marciano's ears.
I'm here with MP at the world premiere of his new sensational anime. Tell me, MP, who are you wearing?
Oh, you know I got a little off the rack on. that was a joke. I'm not.
Oh, I love that. Now tell me, if you could be a penguin or a giraffe, what would you be and why?
Oh yeah, I've thought about this one. Okay, I would probably be a giraffe because I love the long necks.
Oh, I'd be a penguin. I mean, the way they waddle around and those cute little tuxedos they wear.
You mean they're coloring?
Oh, I mean, I would just die. I mean, they are so cute.
Yeah, I guess they are pretty cute.
Okay, before I let you go, I have one last question that the viewers are dying to know.
Mm-hmm. Shoot.
Is there a Mrs. MP?
No, I'm just focusing on basketball right now, and I don't really have time to.
Oh, that
to
is
date.
so Aries-coded. You need to get yourself a Libra who can bring more balance and harmony into your life. I mean, you're an Aries, aren't you?
Taurus, actually.
I knew it. You're stable and strong, but tenacious and persistent.
Yeah, my mom used to say that all.
Okay, great. Well, MP, it has been lovely getting to know you,
Hey,
and
did you call me?
congratulations on an absolutely fabulous world premiere. Who's next?
There he is.
Okay? Head on like swivel, go. I'm not your coach.
All right, boys. I think we're good to start out. Yep.
They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief with Kanye West. As long as the outside with the sushi and never see home. It's wild, we all be the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. I'm on this porch till come out his home. I'm the type of take a back, they only leave all type of to the phone. Y'all made a mistake. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave you in a room with me. I have eaten cherries on my hand like damn it's butter. So bad on me. Yes, sir. Come out and you can't come back and I love this. For the team, roast, we got swing just like a baby do. Got the kitchen, if you can't take the hit, make a move.
Your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word RAPTOR along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Jordan. He's the leader in voting in the East. What an accomplishment.
It's really one of the biggest honors in the NBA. It means the fans just love your game.
And now that the starters have been decided, all that's left is to look ahead to the NBA All-Star Weekend, right here on 2K Sports. We'll see you there. A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for Toronto, quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Brandon Ingram out there with MP. And it's Poeltl in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Mathurin against Poeltl. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Off target with the 3. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's Barrett on the assist by MP.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. And that one's good. Siakam for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
Outside Barrett. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Barrett's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Halliburton. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
If you hit a 3 on one end, you know Halliburton wants to do the same in his response. What a competitor.
Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Three-pointer, Halliburton is rebounded by Barrett. Toronto trailing. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
To the paint. Siakam gets the bucket. That's 7 points for Pascal Siakam.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Something I feel compelled to mention. How excited are you for the upcoming anime that will star MP, Towns, and Maxey?
Well, I'll be honest. Everything I've seen about this anime project looks pretty cool. And this kind of thing is not something a lot of NBA players have done. So I'm curious to see it.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Ingram.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Now here's Mathurin. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound Toronto.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
On the wing, Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Raptors have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the 2nd NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Raptors with some changes. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett, and it's Barnes in for Quickly. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Jones, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Walter, oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. So now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right side Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Indiana leading by 7. Up top, Siakam, covered by MP. Halliburton on the wing. No good from outside. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jordan finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Here's Huff. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Huff's got 9 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Huff. Three-pointer. Rebound, Toronto. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Barnes. Now here's Jordan. Back to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Huff pulls it in.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
McConnell outside. Counted from distance. And now it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that one drops for him. 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in, then for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Huff, and Mathurin subbed in for Neesmith. Pirtle finds MP. Pass to Ingram, puts up a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Siakam left side. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Raptors trail by 8. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
And here's Indiana now. Toronto making their last shot.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Halliburton, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. BA, back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Outside Barrett. Jordan the screen. Barrett passes to MP. Got a piece of it. Outside for Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jordan's got 7 assists in the game.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Outside Neesmith. Nembhard outside. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
On the wing, Nembhard, guarded by Barrett. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Neesmith's shot is off. Raptors trail by 12. Inside. The slam by MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Halliburton outside. And a foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers ending the quarter up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot from the sleeves. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Indiana Pacers.
They've been patient, not allowing the other teams to speed them up, just making the plays that are there.
Yeah, protecting the lead by protecting the ball. Sounds simple, yet it's anything but. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
Of course MP's in the running. He hasn't looked like a rookie, and he hasn't acted like one.
Yeah, he seems to gain confidence with every outing, and clearly the coaches trust him. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's quickly. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. MP is out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's quickly in the point. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Halliburton. Toronto making their last shot. Siakam finds Mathurin. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Jordan. Power move from MP.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. Rebound Toronto. Poeltl's got rebound number 8 now. Getting it done inside. MP.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Siakam, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
MP shot is off.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Halliburton for 3. Connects from downtown. Halliburton's got 17.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Barrett, and here's MP. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jordan's got 8 assists in the game.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Now here's Nembhard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Halliburton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's MP. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Jordan. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here's Indiana now. Toronto making their last shot. Ooh, Siakam looking comfortable inside.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
MP against Siakam. Takes a 13-footer. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Jordan. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. And that is 31 points for MP. Siakam outside. Nembhard for 3. Rebound Toronto.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Quickly. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Halliburton. It's a 1-point game. Down low. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. In for Toronto. Taking a look at some numbers here for MP.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games, and we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Here's Mathurin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Mathurin's got his first 2 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Jordan misses. Indiana leading. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mathurin's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Barrett, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Haliburton, the pass to Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post. 27 points for Pascal Siakam.
If certain nights Siakam takes over, he's been aggressive here from the tip.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Haliburton, Greg.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Good on the bucket. And that's now 35 points for MP.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Mamukelashvili checked in for Pirtle. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Here's Huff. 9 points in the game. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Tyrese Haliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys?
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allen. Now here's Haliburton. 17 points in the game. Nesmith passes to Haliburton. And it's all from three-point range.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man, Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Quickly from outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Quickly's got 5 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's the three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
MP keeping his teammates engaged.
Pacers trail by 4. And here's McConnell doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Haliburton misses.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
MP no good. Haliburton outside to the inside, and Walker gets it to go on the assist from Haliburton.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Toronto out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. MP comes in for Scotty Barnes. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton is checked in. On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Inside, here's Jordan. Toronto passing it around. Barrett passes to MP. Here's Pirtle. Cuts off the pass. And now Indiana on the fast break. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Four on the clock. Looking to get back on track. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Jordan with the bucket.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pacers trail by 10. Here's McConnell. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. The rebound by MP. Now the Raptors with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Quickly passes to Jordan. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Halliburton against Barrett. Pass to Huff from behind the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games. That's tip. He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history. Tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Halliburton finishes in close.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Pacers trail by 10. Three-pointer, Halliburton sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 11 points here in the second half.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
MP scanning the floor. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ingram's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked as a team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Thank you for that, Allie. And here are the Raptors now. After Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. Quickly. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. With the floater. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Pacers.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Raptors lead by 6. Now Jordan. Here's Quickly. Quick 2. Oh, net.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
MP with it. Now Pirtle. Yes, sir!
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Siakam. Toronto making their last shot. That's off.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
And a one-handed slam.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Trailing by 10. Nembhard outside. Pascal Siakam throwing it down.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Here's MP. Banks it home. Big shot.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Cleared away by Ingram.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
A thunderous two-hander with authority. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamel.
It's not every day you see someone reach 20 assists in a single game. Tonight, MP, you did that in a win. What stands out to you from a performance like this?
Oh, man, I don't know. Maybe how normal it felt. I was just doing my thing quarter after quarter before I knew it. Coach was like, you got 20. I was like, what? It's crazy. When you put in work like this, it don't feel like you punching a clock. This is a special feeling.
Incredible game, MP. Congrats.
Oh, man, I really appreciate that.
Over to you, B.A.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
there goes that man.
You know the deal, the deck stacks, but you need a couple more cards to draw. So help me with the 5.7
That'd be great, I guess. Do us a favor, all right? Pass one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We're going to take a look at the Raptors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Detroit just need to take it a game at a time.
And for the Raptors, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for the Raptors, the guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. Ingram is out there with MP. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. Up again. Pistons keep it alive. In the corner, it's Duren. Cunningham outside. Ivy on the wing. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, and we saw some teams make some moves to get better. As we come up on the All-Star break, it'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
Here's Barrett after the basket by Detroit. That one falls.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForge courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. To the middle. Harris passes to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Quickly. In the corner, it's Duren. 4 on the clock. Here's Ivy. Yep, that one goes. Ivy's got his second basket.
Yeah, he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2 and stolen by Thompson. Here's Ivy to the paint. Duren lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's MP, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Harris outside. From the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down.
This shot's it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. The Pistons trailing. Here is Cunningham, still without a basket. Inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. They're trying to get this game underway.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Barrett against Ivy. Back Back to Cunningham. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Misses the three. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson finds Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And you know, for the Raptors, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Well, a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one. That puts them in the lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
They get it back. Good work there as it goes.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pass to Duren. Back to Ivy. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Here's Quickly. Last game he had 12. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Back to Jordan. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. From 8. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Robinson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Robinson. And it's Reed in at the center position. Thompson misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He added 55 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Jordan's shot is off. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Robinson. Pass to Reed. Here is Cunningham. Clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cunningham's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Throws it up high. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham with it. Headed now by Barnes. Cunningham against Barnes. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Ivy kicks to Robinson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for Toronto. There it comes in for Scotty Barnes. Then for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed, and Harris subbed in for Robinson. Duren the pass to Thompson. Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got a pair of triples in the second now for Detroit. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
The Pistons trailing. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Down low. Duren. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Pistons trail by 4. Now, here's Cunningham. He had 37 points last game out. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
To the inside. Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Thompson outside. To Cunningham, and they double up Cunningham. Ivy, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Steps back. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Barrett dishes to Jordan, and he lays it straight in. Jordan's got 25 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
1:30 left in the first half. And here's Ivy. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. To the paint. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Pass to Ivy. 56 seconds left now here in the second. It's good. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Outside Jordan. And here is Quickly. And the dunk by MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Harris outside. 13 feet away. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one. And he sinks the second. MP has been leading the charge for the Toronto Raptors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. For the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position. Creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kitty sometimes did. Not really, I just said that to make him look good.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Jakob Poeltl out there with MP. And it's quickly in at the guard position. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now, here's Cunningham. There's the lob for Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And look at Harris just going for it up high for that alley-oop.
And Jordan throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kevin.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Out to Ingram. Quickly the pass to MP. Back to Quickly. Jordan sets the screen for Quickly. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Thompson outside. Off target from three-point range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Back to Jordan. Pirtle. Great positioning on the putback. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Harris. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Quickly with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A nice shot by Jordan.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Here's Duren. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duren with the flourish.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Ivy. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Barrett kicks to MP. Inside. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Cunningham passes to Harris. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
So it's the Pistons now. 15-point game. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Baseline try. That one a little long. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Quickly against Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Cunningham's got 12.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. checked in for Ingram. Robinson's checked in for the Pistons. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's MP, and Jordan throws it down.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Now Cunningham. 12 points for him. Over Barnes. Cunningham gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
Wow, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
And there it is for him. And the Raptors lead by 18.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here is Cunningham. 14 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Cunningham's shot is off. Raptors leading by 17. To the middle. Here's MP. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Thompson outside. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over Barnes. Cunningham's shot is off. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson finds Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch. Changing it up here. On the floor for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the basket is good.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
Back to MP. To Abaji. It's stolen by Duren. It's 2-on-1. Here's Cunningham. Finished off the break. Cunningham's got 27.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Now, here's MP. Great, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Well, one thing you notice about Tobias Harris, He is a worker, a true professional who just wants to do the best job he can for his team. And we've seen the results over the year.
And here's Barnes for three. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Cunningham outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pistons. And so Jordan will bring it up for Toronto. They have a 19-point lead. Barnes outside. Takes the three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham's shot is off. Raptors leading by 19. Down low, here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. 14 points for Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Pass to Duren. Barnes against Cunningham. Thompson a screen on Barnes. Cunningham for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Amukelashvili has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Agbaji. Ivy defending. Jordan. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. He tries for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here is MP. Inside. Here's Agbaji. Barnes the screen. Agbaji can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
2 minutes remaining in regular season.
Jordan against Harris. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by MP. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Ivy hits the three-point bomb.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Raptors leading by 22. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jordan. It's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms.
And Toronto making a change here. Dawson's checked in. So it's the Pistons now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It will go down as their 48th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jordan.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Off with the layup. Detroit with the ball. Thompson outside, shoots the three. Alter pulls it in. Here's MP. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson. Cunningham outside, And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long.
I don't know if MP is the best rookie in the league, but he for sure is the funniest, man. His videos got me cracking up.
Yeah, yeah.